What's up, guys? Checking in with the market update here in early May 2023. Before we get into it, and I got actually some Facebook chatter here that I want to talk about because it's interesting and it's, I think, telling for what's going on in the market. Real quick, I was just thinking about my videos and it's kind of funny. Sometimes we do stuff that's really professionally produced, video walkthroughs, home tours, stuff like that. And then sometimes it's just this. It's just me sitting here talking to my computer, my webcam. And I think that they're both for different groups of people, and they seem to be helpful in different ways, some more entertaining, some more helpful. But if you have an opinion on what you'd like to see on this channel, I would love to know, because that's really helpful to know what I should be doing more of. So I would love for you to comment below or shoot me an email or a message or whatever. And, I can do more of what you like, because that's the whole point. But I like to do these market updates around once a month just to check in and see what's going on. If there's nothing going on, sometimes I'll wait and just be like, I don't need to do this. They don't need to hear from me regarding the real estate market. But so what I did, these are actually screenshots, two different screenshots of private Facebook groups that I'm in with real estate agents and other people in the real estate space, but mainly real estate agents, that are discussions from last weekend. So I'm recording this May 3rd, releasing it May 4th. And these are from the previous weekend, talking about the activity. And this one here on the left is talking about, sorry about that. A broker said, hey, this was on Sunday. And she said, hey, come see this listing that was reasonably priced and in a good part of town. I have 0 showings in the first weekend on the market. 0, not 0 offers, 0 showings. Nobody came to see it. It was in the 500 to 550 range. And people are commenting, seems to be a slower weekend. It's a slow weekend. Slow. Wow, I'm shocked. It's been slow for me too. And there's a different discussion on the right side of just people saying the same thing. It's some of the same people chiming in, but this one person said they have almost nothing on their active listings. Not that they were new, but almost nothing. A lot of surprise from people. So it's interesting to see. The reason I point this out is because there's a point, at least the last few years, there's been a point in the springtime when the craziness of the spring market all of a sudden sort of calms down. It doesn't go away, but it calms down, and all of a sudden the frenzy isn't what it was. It's still a strong market, but now listings are sitting, even good listings are sitting for a couple weeks. Now we're not getting multiple offers. Maybe we're not getting any offers. Maybe we're not getting any showings, which is still kind of crazy. But we never really know where this is going to be, but it always comes up. Sometimes usually in May, late April to May to June, early June at the latest. So by showing you this, when I saw this stuff last weekend, my thought was, it might be here. This might be the calming of the market at that time in spring. The market this spring hasn't been anything like it was the past 2 years, but still the best priced, best presented, best located listings are getting multiple offers. And we may be moving into a situation where that's happening less and less here in early May. Also, anecdotally, I was out there, and for one buyer, we offered this weekend. We didn't get it because we offered, and it was priced at $500,000. It was a single family home in Denver. It was nice. It was small, but it was a good location. And the point is, great price. They did a great job of driving interest with the pricing, not overpricing it, honestly underpricing it. And the buyer only wanted, the buyer had basically a number. They said, I don't want to go above this. So this is what I'm willing to offer on this house, which I respect. So we made a strong offer with that. It was listed at 5. Like I said, I knew there was going to be strong or multiple offers. There were already multiple offers by the time we offered. We offered at 520 with a full appraisal gap. Talk about what that means if we haven't before, and other strong terms. And so 20,000 over asking. There ended up being 6 total offers. And I thought this might go for upwards of 540, 550, honestly. And it went for 530. So on one hand, it's like, oh, dang, we kind of barely lost it. But on the other, that's as high as we were going to go anyway. And it's a bit encouraging that it didn't go way over our offer, that really a prime listing that got a lot of attention, even in a slower weekend, only went $30,000 over asking. But to me, that was more evidence that, okay, number one, things aren't like they were the past few years. We've known that. But number two, this might be the big calming of the real estate market. So that's the big message today. The DMAR did just put out the recent stats for the past month, which we can talk about. It's nothing earth-shattering. I don't want to go that far in. It's nothing earth-shattering here. Basically, active listings are up to 4,600. At the end of April, they bottomed out at about 3,700 in February. So it's up significantly over that. And that's good. Those active listings keep creeping up. They are up quite a bit year over year. We were selling more homes last year. Closed homes are down about 30% for this past month. But that's just because last year, this time was kind of the height of the market. And active listings could not stay on the market because they were all selling immediately. Days in the MLS, average days are 29. Don't let that fool you. Most homes are not sticking on the market 29 days. A better number here to look at is median. Median days on market right now are 7 or 8. Average obviously takes into account, it's the mean, it's not the median. So it takes into account all of those listings that have been sitting on the market for 100, 200, 300 even days. And that brings that number up. If you look at close prices, median close prices, we're down 6% year over year, which is similar to what we saw last month. But you're seeing a bit of a correction from the height of the market in early 2022. If you got your tax assessment information in the mail, you're probably not too happy. Again, if you've been paying attention to this channel, I've talked about this a lot, but property taxes are going up because they're assessed on odd years and they look at the previous year in June. So we're looking at June of 2022 to look at our assessed value. Well, conveniently, that's about when home prices peaked in June of 2022. So mine, I got to figure out, I got a couple places. My primary went up about 18%. So significant, but not terrible. I was honestly thinking it was going to be worse, but I'm hearing from people in my previous neighborhood that are getting 40 to 50% increase in their home value. And by the way, their home value may have gone up that much from 2020 to 2022. It's entirely possible. But of course, they're not happy because now they're having to pay the tax based on that assessment. So a lot of people are going to be fighting them. Maybe that happened to you as well. Would like to hear from you if that did happen. Guys, that's basically it. There's nothing else too exciting to talk about here. You see this yellow is our active listings here, and those are just creeping up. You know, like I said, bottomed out at about 3,700. Those are coming back up. Closed homes are coming up too. Actually, they went a little bit down month over month, but still they're coming up from that low of about 2,100. We're selling more homes. It's still nothing like it was a year ago, but that's all right. And we're seeing closed prices are down a little bit. If you look at the median, this time last year was 617 in the Denver metro. Now it's 580. So that's come down a little bit too. But that's basically it. I just wanted to share with you. The moral of the story is that this may have been the shift point in the seasonal cycle. Don't know yet for sure. We'll see what the following weekend and the one after looks like. But if you're a buyer, definitely get out there now because we don't want to miss. This is when more listings are coming on the market. And if things are slowing down, that makes a sweet spot. If you're a seller, go now. Please, please, please. Because I don't want it to be July or August and there to be fewer buyers out there for your home. Even if things are slowing down, it's still a good market if you price your home well, like the one I was talking about that we offered on this weekend. So that's it. Questions, comments, reach out or comment below. Love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.